Okay, let's move on with those parts in here. And I actually forgot. Later we are going to use a high-pass kick. So I'm duplicating this kick track here and I'm throwing on a simple auto filter from the audio effects for now. And I'm just high-passing it like this. Let's listen to that. Maybe something like this for now. So let's call this high kick and turn it off for now. We don't really need it. I just want to get it in there. So we have that covered and I'm leaving it here. And now also let's group all the drum elements we have so far that are not kicks. So I'm selecting perk 14 and perk 4, right click and group these tracks and call this group, well, hashtag drums group. And actually we're going to insert more drums, but let's tweak those first here. So let's go to our first perk, clap element here and solo it. Okay, and you hear some top hi-hat white noise-ish kind of thing on top of that sound. If I open up an EQ8 behind the simpler, we have something here. If I put this on preview mode and we listen to the difference we're making, we don't really need that if we are playing this one here at the same time. I'm taking this off to avoid piling up amplitude in that frequency. So we are around 12.9 or something, and we're going down by, let's say, quite a bit, minus 11 decibels, quite a bit. Okay, also load up an auto filter, or we could also do it with the EQ, but it's sometimes easy with an auto filter. And get rid of low end here. We're setting it to low cut here, to high pass mode, and let's go to some frequency like 900 Hertz. Okay, let's play it together with the kick. And let's make it a bit shorter, sustain down. And a bit more attack. And now we have a utility here on this track. Sometimes I just want to control gain here directly on our track. Move it up again. So I kind of want to have it merge a bit with the kick. So also you might think of a tiny little bit of sidechain compression. And let's drag the sidechain compressor on here, or use a new compressor and open it up. Open up the switch here for sidechaining. Activate the device and select the input from the sidechain trigger here. And now we need to bring down the threshold. I want to have this merged with the kick. So so we might even reduce the release time a little bit here. Something around 25 or something. Well, maybe we keep it that way for now and move on to the next sound. So we have those claps here. Let's play them together with the kick and the other sound. Okay, now we need a bit of low cut here already. So take an EQ8 or drag one from the audio effects, move up the low cut here. And we can go fairly up here, 1.3K or something. And in this case, I'd like to put this a bit earlier. So let's go to the track delay down here and put it 5 milliseconds earlier. If we put it even more extreme, listen back. So just slightly earlier. A tiny bit of attack. And maybe we also introduce slight sidechaining, not much, because we don't really want to sidechain too much on our clap, but just to leave room for the transient of our kick. If we are playing this earlier, it will lay over the kick and just be sure nothing really damaging is happening there. Okay, let's go to the next element, this high clap here. Not much we have to do there. Be sure there's nothing tagging along, but we don't have much. Maybe we can start a little bit later. And move a little bit up in the attack here. Maybe something like 5 milliseconds. Let's put it together with the other stuff. And move it earlier, -9. And now put in that sidechain thing again. Actually, it's probably easier to just copy this other one from the upper track. So I'm dragging this down here, holding Alt. And let's take that even quieter. Alright, and let's stick with that, and the next clap element will need a bit more processing.